We're here with Tremper head coach Brandon Morris after regional semifinal loss to Bradford. Brandon, I thought, you guys got a 10-point lead in the first half. I kind of, from my perspective, kind of credit Bradford's D with cranking it up a little bit, kind of getting back in the game, and that's really what they do. I thought tonight they did a nice job of pressuring and maybe kind of getting you guys out of a rhythm.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of them, and then I think it was
Sure.
a little bit of us.
Yeah, sure.
Being undisciplined.
Yeah,
I think for many players, it's difficult to play with a lead, and especially in the first half.
Yeah.
So I think if we were just a little more disciplined and a little more careful with the ball, I think that would have helped.
Sure.
And I also think, we look to Trey Cardona so much when we get into trouble or when we're not confident with our offense, and we force a few passes to him because he's kind of like a savior.
Yeah. Which, it's an inexperienced team and probably not a surprise that they look to their senior, right?
Right. Yep. Definitely.
But the result in the second half, you guys did get the score tied briefly. Again, what does that say about your kids? I mean, they've certainly battled all season, and they definitely didn't go quietly tonight.
Right. I think that these kids are very, very resilient.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got the COVID season.
Sure.
You got, when you get players sick or ineligible. And, I mean, these kids have been through plenty, not just our kids, but kids in the district, all over the state, all over the country.
Yeah.
So kids are resilient, and our players definitely show some resiliency tonight.
I was gonna say that. I mean, that had to be the message to the team. The season ending here tonight. Maybe did you kind of talk to them about that a little bit? I mean, I'm sure you're so proud of just being able to play a season, whether you win all of them or lose all of them, right? I mean, your kids did everything they could, didn't they?
Yeah, I appreciate the parents.
Yeah.
I appreciate the educators over at Tremper. Brian Mogeson, he's been working, to let us have a season and make sure of that. And then, the players, they endure, I think, a lot. It's totally different. Their mental and their body clocks were saying one thing or being in one space.
Yeah.
But when you don't get the practice, you don't get the games that your body's used to, and then you go into January and you're jamming 8 games in 11 days and a little of a rust season.
Yeah, you guys be a little
got
tired, huh?
The virtual students. So there's a lot that plays into it, and I think these players did very well.
No doubt.
Not to mention, our coaching staff is tough.
Yeah.
And we challenge our players. Both on and off the court. So
Sure.
I think these kids did an excellent job.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
I agree. And last thing, Brandon, I know you guys came on the losing end tonight, but how fun is this for the city? You kind of get a nice treat here. You guys play Bradford. Now I heard Indian Trail won, so another all-city matchup. I know these regionals have been all screwy and kind of localized, but I assume it's fun for your kids. It's fun for the coaches to kind of have a little city showdown here this weekend. Huh?
Yeah, I think it's fun for everybody involved.
Yeah.
We came up on the losing end. But I think it's still fun for us. Crosstown rivals with a long history. That's what the community wants to see. I wish every regional finals could be this way. But I think it was fun all the way around.
Sure.
Just hearing some feedback from the community. Folks are keeping in touch with the game as much as possible. They're following you guys on Kenosha News, so they appreciate that. Yeah, they appreciate that.
Sounds good. Thanks for your time, Brandon. Thanks on a great season. We'll talk soon. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike.